Had jij de sub daarop? Niet. Zeg, had jij de sub daarop? Mooi. Dan kunnen we in ieder geval in een private server gaan zetten. Eens even kijken. Eh, mm, 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 mm. Hier over. Vergeten. Daar ook even een. Weer zat. Wat FPS meer. En het er beter uit. Oktober 20. Heb je gebruikt? Uh, 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 Oh, ik moet mij op die dingen aanzetten. Dus kan ik niet aan mijn junk natuurlijk. Je kan er wel van alles bij. Je kan er wel gewoon bij als het goed is, maar je kan niks extra gooien als extra. Nu gewoon storage. Ja. Wel. Moet wel een paar dingen doen. Gok ik. Wat met muziek en zo. Nee. Op mijn preview lijkt het alsof er heel veel blokjes. Heb ik op mijn scherm niet. Voice chat. On. Uit. Nou, radio is of de staan. Film staat. Daar toch wat over kan vinden. Kijk je naar mijn review. Dat is straks. Oh, dat is gewoon dan heel raar op mijn. Ah. Een PC vast in mijn base zitten. Unlock voor vrienden. Ook. Oh, maar komen. Laten we eens nemen. Oh, vanwege mijn grote first nu. Ah. Een april. Shelter. Geen idee. Maar we hebben nou in ieder geval alle free dingetjes voor mij van. Ja. Oh. Wel 58. Wat? Oh, dan start ik mijn eigen prijs. Wacht. Wel bij jou bij. Ja, maar jij hebt volgens mij de rest op jouw Fransles, of niet? Ik ben ik. Started welcome to the neighborhood. Och, als ben ik. Oh ja, dat is ook waar. Uh, 270 van 345 in gewicht. Doorzie.
Welcome to Fort Atlas. Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
Well, thank you.
Of course. What you want to know? The Brotherhood of Steel is a... well, I guess you'd call it a military organization. Founded originally out in California around when the bombs fell. We're dedicated to rebuilding society and preserving old technology. Keeping the mistakes of the past from being repeated, you know? One of the members from California can tell you more, I'm sure. I know that sounds like some recruiting poster nonsense, but really, it is. I finally feel like I'm part of something meaningful. Building a better world alongside other people who have committed their lives to that cause. Sure, sometimes it means doing guard shifts in the rain, but hey, small price to pay for real purpose, right?
Even dit story dingetje afmaken.
Information I'm not supposed to just give out to anybody that asks. What do you need? Formerly the Atlas Observatory, now headquarters for the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, this is Fort Atlas, new headquarters of the Brotherhood of Steel in Appalachia. The Brotherhood's in the process of getting everything in order here, but already people from all over Appalachia are turning up. Some need help, some want to join, but it seems like everybody's curious what comes next. I just say what Paladin Romani says. We're here to help. Me? Oh, I'm just a guy who wanted to be a part of something special. A place to do something that really mattered. I picked up the messages the Brotherhood were broadcasting on the way here, and I came out ahead to help set up the place, hoping they'd let me join. They liked my initiative, and now I'm an initiate. Nice bit of symmetry, I thought. Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere. Any news to share?
Komt die. Wat van alles. En moet de casual doen? Ja, casual. Nooit verkeerd. Je bonus. Dat ik gewoon meteen. Ik heb dirty op, maar. Level 91 al, je hebt mij gehaald.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard.
Not now.
I'm nervous.
Not until these Brotherhood jerks listen to me.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin. Civilians are supposed to wait to be seen. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
Sta hier in een fucking power allemaal voor je neus. Uiteraard heb jij tijd voor mij.
Brotherhood of Steel, 1st Expeditionary Force. We've got important work to do here, so get to the point.
Keep fighting out there.
That was a Brotherhood matter, civilian, and none of your concern. You're trying my patience, so get on with it. You're not one of mine. Don't tell me you followed that automated program Taggarty's people left behind at Fort Defiance. I respect that you did. That was a desperate measure on their part, and doesn't represent true Brotherhood traditions. You want to be one of us? You're gonna have to earn it. From living members, including me. Did he? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
The specifics of our mission are not for discussion with civilians. We're here under orders from Elder Maxson. Stay out of our way, and we won't have any problems. If we accept you as an initiate, and that is far from certain, you would be pledging yourself to our order and our cause. Our order exists to locate, secure, and protect dangerous technologies. Humanity cannot be trusted with the means to destroy itself. We will not allow another apocalypse. That is within the scope of Paladin Romani's directives. It takes more than just asking, of course. You would have to prove yourself. If you are sincere about wishing to join our ranks, you would have to earn the approval of the officers here, including me. Is that why you're here? Another hopeful dreaming of service to the Brotherhood?
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild, take gold.
If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately.
We're building
Normally, I might stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate.
I can do more than
We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty.
Oh.
There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
Okay.
Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate. If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
The efficiency of Brotherhood response to visitors.
Nah.
You better have something useful to say to me. Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me? The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. Sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
Welkom terug.
All right. What else did you want? I'm a scavenger mainly. Always been pretty good with a set of tools, so I do all right for myself, scrapping and fixing things. I trade what I find or fix with the folks at Foundation when I need something I can't get otherwise. Mostly, I like to be left alone.
Doe je hier dan?
Don't blow me off like I'm making this up. These people have a responsibility to fix this. They had the power armor, and they said they were Brotherhood. Sorry I didn't make sure to ask proof when they had me at gunpoint. Listen, I don't have much, but what's mine is mine, and these people took that from me. The Brotherhood pretends like they're noble, but then they let this happen? In their name? Raiders don't act like something they're not, and at least the gangs defend their own. Then tell them, and get them to do something about it.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
Oké. Dan denk dus dat we beroofd hebben. Schijnbaar. Ja, heb het ook. Een point. Hier en roof ze daarna op hoofdschool.
If I should be thrilled or terrified. I'll have some armor of my own like that someday.
Heel zwaar. Heel veel zijn ze.
Always looking for good tech, if you find any.
Daar is de mark.
Bad guys, some good for once. Can't the difference.
Ik ga op. Hier.
Radiation levels nominal.
Dokter.
Some strange readings from somewhere below.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Yes. Something I can help you with?
Oh, dat duurt.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
Throwing nukes left and right. The people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plate.
The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes. Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Knight Shin want to know? I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
Okay.
Very well. What did you wish to know? I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple specialties before the war, and had a brief career as a research scientist prior to the bombs dropping. Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor. It would be difficult to express it in layman's terms. No offense intended. In essence, I have been studying the illnesses of Appalachia. For too long, people have relied on folk remedies and makeshift medicines. The long-term effects of this environment are concerning. Just because the radiation is survivable does not mean it is safe. Their hygiene standards are better than a lot at Crater, but no. I prefer to work in solitude. One day, perhaps, my research will be of benefit to them and all the other people of Appalachia. Very well, then. Perhaps we can be of assistance to one another, should our paths cross again.
Each day in service of the brothers.
Speak or go away. I do not tolerate eavesdroppers.
You looking at something? Hey. Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns?
Efficiency of brotherhood.
You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal? Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Did you wish to speak with me?
Why not? Hit me. Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know? Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other out. We're practically just kids. Had to grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there.
Military grade hardware common amongst them.
What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly. Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told you. My friends and I just need them for self-defense. We'll pay good caps. Yeah, whatever.
The California show no signs of
Okay.
infectious disease.
Tally lijkt inderdaad wel...
Look what the rad roach dragged in.
Well, now look at you. You with these Steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them. Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Artnap. So, what's this night fella sent you for? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these Steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these Steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Shoot. Ain't much to tell. Been a farmer one way or another, all my life. My daddy before me, and so on. Set up in these parts after I heard it was safe again. Turned out, there's plenty of raiders fixing to take what ain't nailed down. Ain't much use bellyaching about it, but neither am I just gonna roll over and let some bullies take what's mine.
Ik kan dadelijk wel even op Discord komen, Alt. Geen probleem.
Got seed in the ground right now.
Jij dat wel?
I ain't yet seen a raider willing to scrabble in the soil for seeds, so I reckon it'll get by till I'm back. Before they bombed the daylights out of everything, folks used to pay taxes in exchange for the government doing what it was supposed to do. Raiders will just take everything. This is a trade. Fair is fair, and a deal's a deal. I ain't care for people poking their noses into my business, but if a bushel or two to these Brotherhood keeps the raiders away. I can live with it. Could be.
De boxjes uitzetten.
The California members show no signs of infectious disease from outside the territory.
Doe.
Hey, hey, here comes trouble. I hope.
The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
Ja, goeiedag.
Hoe is het, jongen?
This is a security office.
Ja, rustig. Ik heb vandaag eigenlijk helemaal niks uitgevoerd.
Alles zien.
Komt er wel op neer eigenlijk.
Have you finished the
Alleen
task
vandaag
like
nog minder als anders. Wat wel knap is op zich.
Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview. The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past.
En zo, dat draait gelijk een stuk beter.
Discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end.
Oké, dat is één.
Next report. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment. This is not a charity. As a civilian, you are free to play hero for everyone that comes to you with a sad tale. The Brotherhood, however, has a duty to its mission, and that does not include playing bodyguard. Enough about that. What's next?
Oké.
No, we are not arms dealers.
Oh.
That aligns with my observation of her when she arrived. Your judgment may be better than I expected. Moving on. Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
Kengel. Right.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. That's everything.
Okay,
Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment and grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
Oké.
Be vigilant, outsider.
Find, protect, and preserve.
Bunch of stiffs around here.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Raiders are again. We'll have to do something about that. Make a racket, and I'll revoke your access privilege.
I don't suppose you know how to... Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested,
Oh.
I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it? Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Any questions before we start?
Nope.
Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Eerst even rondkijken.
If anything tries to attack, we'll
I want to visit Fort Defiance, but I'm not sure I can stand the sight.
Finishing. Ah. Oh, wat te veel.
All these new missions, I may need another scribe just to keep the scrolls up to date. Just a few more tweaks and then it's back to working on that vertebird.
Voor de beurt.
Have so much to teach us. We all get to meet them in person. How about this? Take another look at my armor.
Kijken. Oh.
Scorched plague. I've seen nothing like it. I wonder if I could get my hands on a sample.
Now, tag these units at survival.
Greetings, civilian. Old world
Nice
saw
goodwill with
a lot
the
of
locals.
problems back in the day. What else about?
We should spend less time mourning Fort Defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort.
I need to remember
I'd get to go out and prove my worth.
power armor.
I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance. We're here to stay.
I trust it wasn't a mistake to let you back here.
Hop. I'm a nightje. Done.
This old place
my place, my mission.
Hm?
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew. Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? Started with an M.
Mhm.
Show those raiders who's boss.
Dat zie ik. Ja, alles.
Good, you're here.
Uiteraard.
How do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war.
Oké.
Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
Find the kids and en hier naar boven. Oh. Kunnen we naar beneden. Never mind. Damn. Oh, een bugzooi.
Here's a document.
Opgehapt. Oh ja, dat is ook een dingetje. Oh. Ik zou normaal zeggen van je gaat hier boven staan met je powerarm.
We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork. He couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. This looks like what we need.
Eten?
one. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood.
Okay.
I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after.
Okay.
Interesting.
Auwie. Ben ik blij dat ik in de power armor zit. Boven. Oh, wacht. Eigen look shred. Het is hier best gezellig. Zo bewogen, dan kan ik misschien een raak schieten op. Au, 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 au.
That does it for the inspection. Let's
go. Nu hadden we daar nog een wapen. Drop buff inspect. Hadden we net gevonden.
All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux
Cool.
disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Oh, misaligned. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment?
Good.
If you consider that working as intended, then sorry. But I have to question your competency there. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were...
Waar,
Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. A fair point. We have a saying among the scribes. Through discourse, we gain strength. This wasn't discourse. It was a test. I can't blame you for being upset. I wanted to see if you would pay attention. And I have my answer now. Sorry if I angered you. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them, if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition.
Okay.
I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
See if we stay alive. Oh. Oh, die hebben we. Duidelijk. Ik denk dat daar. Oh, we zijn brotherhood man. Ups.